Adam. I've served in the state senate for 8 years representing Mount Vernon, and overall for 16 years in the General Assembly. I focus on a lot of issues, but of special interest to me are making it easier to vote, preventing gun violence, and equity and equality for all Virginians. I serve on a number of committees, including general laws and technology, privileges and elections, agriculture, conservation, and natural resources, and some special committees like the Northern Virginia Transportation Commission, School Readiness Committee, and I co-chair a Gun Violence Prevention Caucus. To me, our roles are as legislators to work with real people's lives in our districts and do all we can to make them better for our own district and for the Commonwealth. And to me, that's meant going to prisons, visiting with prisoners in solitary confinement 3 times to see what that's like. It meant going to a gun show, seeing what it's like to buy a gun without a background check. It means working on behalf of asbestos workers who have paychecks bounced to them on Christmas Eve to outlaw that practice, or to incur special penalties for that practice. It means working with our school board member, Corbett Sanders, so when there's a career and technical education issue, we can bring more community college professors into the classroom with less bureaucracy for our schools, that we do that. I did want to mention a few of the bills that passed this year and in other years. I passed legislation to prevent the use of foreign software banned by the Department of Homeland Security from our election-related systems, which, believe it or not, happens in some states. Passed legislation to expand solar net metering programs for our local buildings, and to expand stakeholder review for $1 billion in energy efficiency that was promised to the Commonwealth in what was called the Dominion rate unfreeze bill. And also to see that, and this is important and timely, the Shenandoah Valley Youth Correctional Detention Center has kids in there who have not been convicted of a crime, accused of a crime, but have been placed there by federal social service agencies because they don't know whether to put them in foster care or to under more secure circumstances. And there was horrible mistreatment. So I put in legislation to try and get that regulated better, and I've met with commissions after that to see if we can make that happen. Also, the last one I'll mention, and that we're still working on for next year, is expanding the definition of a domestic violence victim to include those in dating relationships and extended family members. There's a lot more to do, and I appreciate your consideration of me as someone who can help move those forward. Thank you.